Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for listening today. My name is Maloney, and I'll be presenting some exciting work on the types of activities people enjoy in social virtual reality. This is on behalf of my advisor, Dr. Freeman. Our paper is titled Falling Asleep Together: What Makes Activities in Social Virtual Reality Meaningful to Users? Early social activities were first seen in MUDs, or multi-user dungeons, and have since evolved to a broader range of activities such as groups and intimate experiences or experimentation through virtual avatars. And now with the dawn of social VR, what sorts of activities do people participate in? And so social VR refers to 3D virtual spaces where multiple users can interact with one another through virtual reality head-mounted displays. Similar to traditional virtual worlds such as Second Life and RuneScape, Club Penguin, but entirely immersive. So popular VR platforms include VRChat, AltSpace VR, and Rec Room. And in these spaces, people can participate in all the traditional types of activities seen in traditional virtual worlds, such as those groups and intimate experiences. And they have more control over their personal avatar because it mimics their movements. They can control it with their body as the sole interface. So to further explore the nuance of activities and interactions in social VR, we focus on two research questions. RQ1, what are the important and novel social activities across different social VR platforms according to users? And what makes these activities meaningful to them? RQ2, what are the users' recommendations for designing social VR to better support such activities? To collect data, we conducted 30 interviews with social VR users of diverse genders, diverse races, and diverse experiences of social VR platforms. We then used an in-depth qualitative analysis to analyze the data. So to answer RQ1, we found that people really enjoyed full body mirroring activities where their body was the sole interface of the experience. So participating in dancing or more intimate interpersonal connections. They also enjoyed very mundane activities. They got to experience them in new ways. So sleeping or sleeping together with one another, right? Also, they enjoyed activities for mental self-improvement. So being able to practice social skills and viewing this as a form of empowerment. There was also a lot of cultural exchange and appreciation for diverse immersive events outside of entertainment. So people really enjoyed interacting with different people of different countries in a more immersive manner. And there were activities such as programming workshops or user experience workshops and also guided meditations that they could take part in that weren't solely about entertainment, but education. To answer RQ2, we found that improving social connectivity was huge, and it needs to be considered by balancing the accessibility and customization of the specific platform. So increasing intimate connectivity, but also attracting more people into social VR. There was also a push for communication both in and out of VR. So people want to be able to leave messages to their friends when they're out of VR, but also message other people while they're outside of VR when they're in the platform. There was also a wanting for more realistic interactions and environments. By way of conclusion, we want to highlight several implications of our work. First, our findings illustrate a few similarities between social VR and traditional virtual worlds. One similarity was the broad range of educational, entertainment, and self-improvement across both traditional virtual worlds and in social VR. However, social VR also extended capabilities of traditional virtual worlds as it affords the communication and interpretation of rich social cues such as posture, gesture, and voice intonation. And that was probably why we saw people practicing their social skills. One key difference is that the affordance of full body tracked avatars, which allowed for mundane activities such as sleeping in traditional worlds, participants would, in traditional virtual worlds, they would forget to sleep, but our participants chose to intentionally fall asleep in social VR. Additionally, the enhanced social connectivity and self-reflection, we attribute this to the nuance of virtual reality, where literature suggests that the enhanced presence, immersion, and embodiment encourages self-reflection and connectivity between oneself and the existing world around them. Finally, we suggest 3 user-generated design implications: participatory design, so proactively involving people with disabilities and marginalized communities in the process of social VR and digital activities. Also, designing virtual spaces in social VR for social support to combat harassment, and share experiences with one another. And finally, crafting an onboarding process to explore the accessibility of the platform. We hope that these design implications can better support a more equitable and safe and enjoyable social VR. Thank you so much. I'm happy to take any questions.